Another very fine committed cricketer in Oman cricket, but yes, saw that movement again.
There was some movement again from Rafi. Look at that. Just a hint of swing and good fielding effort from the senior statesman, Mehran Khan, showing the way, leading the way on how it's done. Amerat Royals have looked like a different setup altogether in this edition of Fancode D10. They had a few loopholes that they've seemed to be filled. It looks like a good combination and they are on a winning run.
Once again, makes room for himself to play it over off, misses it completely. Prithvi's struggle in the middle ends. It was always on the cards. He was flirting with danger. He was trying to be too cheeky, and he perishes as Rafiullah has the last laugh. He has a share of fans in this part of the world, and he's acknowledging their presence as well.
Oh yes, that's a good ball. Slower delivery in the air, beaten for pace. Prithvi Machi was struggling out there in the middle, and that struggle comes to an end. 15 of 17. Bousher Busters are 21 for 1.
Yes, sir. Partner, 2 to go.
Breakthrough for Amerat Royals, courtesy that man in your frame, the tall, lanky Rafiullah, disturbing the timber of Prithvi Machi, and in comes Abdul Rauf Ataullah, by far the best batter for Bousher Busters. Look at that strike rate, 237.5, 8 sixes for him, and he's the man who'll hold the key if they have to get to a sizable total. Down the leg, the left-right combination has just derailed Rafiullah's line. But we need to point out that Prithvi Machi's stay resulted at a strike rate of 88, and when you're opening in the power play overs with a strike rate of 88, you're only putting pressure on the batters to follow.
Couldn't agree more. The way he played, it was a less than par performance. That's his wicket. Was nowhere close to the ball, wanted to make room for himself and play it over point and extra cover, but couldn't get any bat to ball. Short ball pulled and goes to the fine leg fielder. Will be a single, and with that 1 run, Bousher Busters still look a little desperate out there in the middle. 24 for 1.
The way Prithvi Machi was exposing his stumps, it looked like as if he had 6 stumps behind him and not 3. Machi, the leader, the captain of Bousher Busters. They'll need some runs because the boundaries have dried up. Asif has been denied strike, and Rauf has just come in.
Both these batters can bat. Oh, that would have been another close call, but they make it in the end. No damage done. A single.
Partner.
24 for 1. This has been another exceptional over. In fact, it's end of the over with that single. 4 overs gone. 25 for 1.
Captain, sporting power play.
Prithvi Machi, 15 or 17, couldn't really get them that much needed acceleration on top. 25 for 1 after 4 overs. Bousher Busters will need a move on, and they'll need to bat at a very higher strike rate to get to somewhere close to 100. Hemal Tandel, 11 runs in his 2 overs. He was superb. Rafiullah in his very first over getting a wicket. Bilal Khan as well generated pace and movement. It's been a very fine bowling effort, and he will continue as well, Bilal Khan.
Bilal Khan has bowled well. 8 runs in the first over that he bowled so far. And will be completing his quota of 2 overs as we speak. Again, a power play has been taken, the batting power play, which means 2 fielders are allowed outside the 30-yard circle. There's a fine leg and a deep point in place for Bilal. Starts off with a ball darting down the leg side, and they sneak in a run as well. Good running between the wickets, Rauf and Asif, and that shows that Asif is desperate. He wants to get on strike, he wants to face the best bowler of Amerat Royals, and he wants to score runs against him.
Oh, yes, if you take a look at this particular situation that he finds himself in, 25 deliveries have been bowled, out of which Rauf has faced only 2, which means you make that 23. And out of 23, he's only got 6 deliveries ever since he's opened the batting. So he's been denied strike, and this can be very frustrating. The only concern here is he should not lose concentration in all of this and not throw away his wicket.
Beautifully bowled Yorker there from Bilal. Lucky there, Asif. All he could do is just dig it out somehow, and that is what he did. He's got a single to that, and he'll be off the mark again for some time at least. 27 for 1, Bousher Busters.
This comes out so naturally for Bilal Khan. Bowlers struggle to find the toe crusher, but he gets it so easily, even with a new ball. What a fine performer he is for Oman cricket. Once again, another single taken in the cover point region.
Well, with the inclusion of Akshay Patel, this team looks a lot more different. It looks a lot better, and it's got a sting to it now. Akshay Patel performing with the bat. Bilal Khan coming back from national duty has only enhanced their bowling lineup. And this is now a team that you would want to beat in this tournament. Definitely in the top 4. Could finish in the top 2 as well. Nicely bowled again, that Yorker. And this is a good ploy from Bilal. These are just 10 over matches, mind you. So every over is a death over. And that's how Bilal is bowling and approaching this game. Well done.
And the Bousher Busters are made to earn their runs. They can't play freely at the moment. A lot of gloom surrounding the Bousher Busters dugout, let me tell you, at the moment. That's because the runs have dried up. Kind of bowling we've seen this evening from Amerat Royals, it does need appreciation. They have just been so disciplined in the middle.
Low full toss up in the air, hasn't timed it too well. Fielder there will beat the fielder and cross the ropes. Rauf has hit that. Not the most convincing of shots yet again. He just middled it, but the timing was so good that it carried over the fielder and into the ropes. Half a dozen.
Just got enough bat on that to get the better of the fielder at long on. It was a valiant effort over there, but it was always going to be 6. And that's what Abdul Rauf Atala can do. He can get you runs at a brisk rate. All he needs is more strike. You lie in danger sometime to find that toe crusher. You end up bowling the full toss.
Hafidun Nabi is the fielder. He's been replaced now. Rafiullah, the taller fielder, has been put there, and that's the right thing to do. Should have done it before that ball was bowled. Outside off, slashed. This is a beautiful shot. Full face of the bat. Rauf, in all his glory, is taking on a bowler like Bilal Khan. This is exceptional batting. Some momentum in the favour of Bousher Busters. 5 overs gone, 39 for 1.
End of 5 overs, you're minus 4.5 minutes.
Billy bhai, short third karo, short third. Billy bhai, short third karo, short third.
5 overs. 5 overs gone, 39 for 1. Change in the voices in the com box to take you through for the next 5 overs. It's going to be Ashok Purohit and Suhas Vedam.
Thank you, Shoaib. Kafid, the new bowler. Left arm orthodox spinner. Kafid Nabi Siddiqui. Picked up already 6 wickets. Has met with reasonable success so far in the D10. This time goes for a big one. Asif connects it very well, and it's a huge 6. Welcomes the bowler with a mighty 6 there, and I welcome Suhas here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ashok. Very good evening to everyone watching. Oh, what a shot this one is. Yeah, whenever you give him that room, he will go for the big shot. And it's one of his favorite areas to pepper as well. Asif, such fine talent.
Another short ball there, but straight to the fielder. Asif and Rao run a single there. Keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yes, you got to say after a very subdued start, they've got to avoid the dot balls, Bousher Busters. Apart from that, it is a T10, so dot ball is almost considered a crime. He's gone through with that shot. Man in the deep will take it. Change in personnel has worked. So for long on and long off, the captain said stand in line and in height order.
That's a wonderful catch there on the ropes. Brilliantly balanced there. He knew he was almost on the ropes. Did smartly to be aware of the ropes.
Rob thought that was travelling too. Perhaps would have. But that's well timed and great balance as well. These are catches that you practice on a regular basis, and this is why. To pull this one off when it's in the match situation. Bousher Busters have lost a very informed batter in Rof. As Rof departs, another wicket falls. It's 46 for 2.
Sir, leg stump, sir. Coming left arm around you. 3 more to go.
It's time for selfie.
Out appeal for the new batter Adnan Ilyas.
Well, that's a great shout indeed. He's moved across, of course, and that was straight enough. A bit of bat might be the only thing that would have saved him there, because that was going straight into the stumps, wasn't it?
Very poor decision, I would say.
It took a bit of time. The bowler took a bit of time to throw it at the other end. He was a little late to recognize the opportunity that the striker's end presented.
Adnan gets off the mark after the fall of Rauf.
He's moving out. Well, he's moving to create some room so that he can go inside out and get runs. Hafid's very, very intelligent. He seems to follow the batter whenever he does. So 6 overs gone, 49 for 2.
Damodar Kattide, one of the architects of all the architecture over here, heads the design group here, along with his son, Aditya.
I remember covering an exhibition game where Damodar Katti The man himself played a tremendous knock. Mehran Khan, economy of 10.6, needs to do some more magic with the ball in hand to improve that economy. Interestingly, the keeper is standing back. And the reason I say this is because any time in the over, the keeper might come in. Usually when the batter gives him a charge, the keeper comes in. Now Hafid's not happy with himself. A clean collect would have allowed an opportunity for a throw, and you never know.
Mehran is known to be an impact bowler, gets breakthroughs quite often. So that's the reason why he's been brought in.
Now,
The first
yes,
field.
now he's realized that he's on cam. Man towards your right. Majid Bhai. He takes great pride in his work, isn't it? A very sweet person to talk cricket to. White ball signal.
Asif unbeaten on 16. They would look to go quicker now with the hits. It's already the 7th over in progress.
Absolutely, sir. With 8 wickets in hand, isn't it all? He doesn't need to play at this one, though.
These wides are not going to help them, giving extra ball and extra run there. Mehran obviously trying to curtail the big hits, which is expected from the two batters, but wavering, erring on the line and length.
Now this game, that's we're going on the sideline. Right. Yeah, today. Oh, that's a good shot. Man in the deep. Well, that could have been taken. That could have been taken. Mehran Khan cannot believe it. If you're the fielder, look the other way. If you look at Mehran Khan right now, then you wouldn't see a happy face for sure. This should have been taken. That was struck well, all right. Well, he moved too quickly, yes, and the ball dipped on him.
Well,
The
still, the catch was there. The catch was on. A dropped catch would go in the category of drop catches.
He's suggesting it's the light. The ball was lost in the lights.
It's happening on a few occasions here, where the players are missing the ball due to the artificial lights.
Absolutely. And a nice, relaxed evening with cricket on offer. Why not? And yes, this is the 5th game that we have today.
Is it?
Absolutely.
And you have a
The fielders. I really like the creativity for the stumps there. This is a good ball from Mehran. Yeah, he's hit that really hard and nice, but he's not running. Oh, he's hit a 6. Why should he run? Sorry for missing that action. Young man. Oh no, now he's running. I think he just realized that he's on the big screen. His preparations to get into the same league have now been on air.
Adnan picks up a single in between. Mehran continuing his spell. Conceded 9 runs of the 5 balls, and
There's a chance of a run out here. Well, the wickets fell themselves. Oh, that's a nice stylish way to erect the wickets again. An interruption by another fielder. Usually in my days, when I used to play, the interruption was by the fielder called Mom. She used to say, long time, you haven't come back home.
yes,
And
that's
what
the-
happened here? What will happen here? That's hit really high. Oh, but that went nowhere. He almost fielded it himself after playing it.
in between Mehran.
Ghazan, perhaps he can coach a few.
7 overs, 59 for 2. Bousher busters.
अंदर होगा इस वाले को
Kafid coming for his spell. This
That-
time Asif goes huge and straight to the side screen. Huge 6 there.
Fabulous hit indeed. That's from the meat of the bat. And he had already cleared the front leg, so it was all about a clean swivel. There's really no chance after it left the bat. Asif, once he takes his helmet off, is a different kind of a player. Was on the line. Asif wants to look at it as wide. Freddie says no, he was fine. Hafid survives a wide delivery if that's the case. Flirting with the wide line. Oh, this has got some bat, but this is coming down quickly as well. Will fall between long on and long off. Asif will thank his stars once again. Is it because he's wearing his favorite color, or what is it?
Couple of catches going down. Asif goes for another big one this time. Doesn't connect it so well, and it falls in no man's land.
No man's land. These are the words that a bowler never wants to hear. Is this time the catch time? No, it isn't. It's gone. This could have been taken with better planning. Viru, the fielder, knows that. This is rubbing salt in the wound. Hafid cannot believe this. You don't want to be a bowler at this moment.
Yes. And in the process, he has given it a 6.
He's only complicated it for himself, isn't it, sir?
Absolutely.
He was running in. He could have stayed back a little, better boundary awareness, and that would have been a catch.
The previous catch he had taken, which was exactly the same on the ropes, but this time he messes it.
So it's not like he doesn't have the boundary awareness. He does. Perhaps didn't judge it too well. Dropping catches, very sloppy here at the moment. Amerat Royals. What are they going to do now? Adnan's decided to go straight down the ground. Will take it on the bounce there, the fielder.
Quite an expensive over this for Hafid. Already conceded 15 runs. This time Asif goes square. Fielder on the ropes. Just a single day. End of over. Bousher Busters 75 for 2 after 8 overs.
Asif Khan opening the batting and doing a tremendous job now. 30 of 17. He's covering up very nicely. Prithvi Machi, 15 of 17. It was looking very, very difficult for him to score runs. Abdul Rauf tried his best with his 12. Now the crowd is swelling up. Lots of cricketing discussions going on. That, if I'm not wrong, is Aman.
Quite a few players there who have finished the matches.
The helicopter comes out, but it doesn't land exactly where the batter wants to.
Exactly. Asif. Asif going for a helicopter shot. Doesn't get it completely right, but gets a single there.
Mehran started off well though. That's a very good delivery. That is a very good shout too. We're waiting for the umpire signal. That's off the bat. The bat has saved him there. There was a hint of swing as well.
Yes, indeed. And it looked quite a close call for the umpire. This time another beauty from Mehran. Asif charging down, misses it completely.
And let's have a look at that shout once again. Last moment swing, the right thing to do. Well,
That's
looked like the bat had already swung by.
yes.
Asif very lucky to be there.
Very, very lucky, I would say.
This time makes contact and will push for a single only.
Well done, Rafi.
This is a tremendous over from Mehran. Not only has he created an opportunity, he's only given away 3 in the first 4. It's about closing it out well. Sufyan Mahmood discussing how he's playing the shots over mid-wicket and what a miscued shot would look like.
Exactly, and let's see. This time again he goes for a... He has been given there out. Finally. Adnan adjusts leg before they...
Incredible indeed. Now where did it hit him on this occasion? Plonked outside. Oh well. One could say it's umpire's call, and it's umpire's call indeed. Up went the finger. Adnan's back in the hut. 13 for him, 78 for 3.
Sufyan.
Ball.
Sufyan Mahmood, the new batter. A very prolific all-rounder. Did very well the last match. Picked up 4 wickets. But it's time for him to exhibit his vast array of strokes. Can use the handle to a good effect. Mehran bowls a wide ball to welcome Sufyan. Another extra. Quite a few extras being considered here.
Oh, absolutely. He's got to curtail that, Mehran. He's bowled so well. He's also picked up a wicket in this over. As you can see, no boundary ball. Full toss, miscued. Will get a single. They're pushing for 2. Sufyan believes he can get there in time, and he does. A bit of awkward bounce for the keeper to tackle as well. End of the over, 81 for 3. Bousher busters.
हाँ ऊपर 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 हाँ वो ये पीछे ये तीन पीछे वो भी ऊपर है अक्षय अभी कितने बजे आएगा
Bousher Busters would be looking for a productive over here. The last over in play. Asif batting on 32 of just 20.
And he's got to be the key as well.
Exactly. Rafiullah into the attack to bowl the last over.
19 away from what would be a psychological score. Well, what is he trying to do? White ball signaled.
one for the over.
Asif was trying... I think he was trying to play the Dil scoop, only that he was standing. Oh, wow. Wide ball signaled, and rightly so. There was no chance the batter could get there. Apart from the kind of shot that he wanted to offer. Well, that has done enough. Just enough, and Asif knows. Boundary for the taking. Rafi has messed it up completely. It was a Yorker gone wrong.
Runs being gifted here. Umpire signals leg by here. 4 leg bys. Rafiullah steaming in.
This is huge. This is from the meat of the bat. Fielder in the deep, interested, just over. That's been the story of the day. for Amerat. In the deep. They're lobbing the ball over 6. Mehran this time. The coach would be adding a separate column called timing the jump. Well, this could be the difference at the end. It's difficult, but not if you're Mehran. For your standards, definitely Mehran sets high standards for himself as well in the field. That should have been taken.
He did jump right. Another full toss, but straight to the fielder.
It's interesting, Mr. Ashok. Full tosses at comfortable height, not going the distance.
That's been the story in the last few matches. Death overs, low full tosses, not being hit for boundaries.
Okay, well, what happened there? So that was intact because of a team effort. Because 3 were sitting.
Little more. Touch your leg. Coming right arm over. 3 more to go.
No one injured, and that's more important for Bousher Busters. Now for the left-hander, he's got a mid-wicket in place at the edge of the 30-yard circle. Third man slightly squarer, slightly wider. 3 balls. Can he get 7 for that psychological score? That mid-wicket comes to great use.
He brought in the fielder there and bowled to the field. Just a single there. Bousher Busters 94 for 3. Still 6 short of the psychological 100-run mark.
What's this one going to be? Rafiullah, will he be targeting outside of a wide Yorker? A wide Yorker because he's got the field for it. Pulls out of the delivery, perhaps missed his mark. While running in, felt something's not right. Any pace bowler thrives on rhythm, and if you think you're having less of it, it's always fine to go back and bowl it again.
That's what happened here. Rafiullah charging in. The slower ball does the trick. Beats Asif, who wanted to go for a wild heave.
Yeah, that smile says it all, doesn't it? Wanted to throw the kitchen sink at it, missed it completely. One more ball to go, 94 on the board. Ashok sir, what are his options over here? Do you see him go inside out? Or do you think Rafiullah will be bowling a wide Yorker? Is that on the cards?
I would think
Or because even a short ball, he's got a man a deep square leg as well. Now he wants fine leg in place too. It's not short fine leg, it's fine leg in place, and a mid wicket's coming in. So mid wicket it is and a fine leg. What's the final ball going to yield?
short ball.
Short ball it is. It's a slower one as well. Long on. Will pouch it. 94. 94 for 4 for the Bousher Busters as Asif tries to clear the final delivery but doesn't. 95 required for the Amerat Royals, and they would feel that they've done a good job.
This was a nice short ball to finish his spell and the innings. And a well taken catch there in the deep. Bousher Busters end the innings.
Yeah, it's a terrific innings indeed. Asif tried his best. Attacked at the right time. Stayed there till the end. 94 for his side at the moment. 95 to win for Amerat Royals. Asif Khan, 39 of 25. Out of the final delivery, stayed there throughout the 10 overs. Prithvi Machi was the first to go with on 15 of 17, and that is why it's a little tricky that 15 of 70 was stuck in the middle. Abdul Rauf 12 of 6 was good to watch. Adnan Suleiri's 13 of 10 was another flash in the pan. Sufyan Mahmood was the other batter, 3 of 2 for him this time around. 94 for 4.
Rafiullah, the wicket taker, 2 for 15, along with Kafiz and Mehran, who picked up 1 each. Hemal Tandal went wicketless, but had an economical 2 for 11.
Fabulous indeed. And Prithvi Machi was struggling there. But Asif wasn't. Asif was looking to clear on regular basis. Rafi got the better of Prithvi eventually with a slower delivery. But then this partnership was looking good. Sloppy at times, Amerat Royals, and that might come back to haunt them. Adnan Suledri did well, 10 of 13, but then one that was full enough from Mehran got rid of Adnan. Shorter deliveries were being dispatched with ease, and Asif was the man to do so. Of the final delivery though, when he tried to go for the big shot, got caught at long on. So Amerat Royals need 95 in 10 overs. Will they be able to get there? We'll wait and watch.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Oman Cricket Academy. It's SkyExchange.net presents fan code Oman D10. Match number 16, Amerat Royals versus Bousher Busters. Live from Oman Cricket Academy. The first innings is already done and dusted. Bousher Busters have given a fight. They've reached a respectable total, and now it's on Amerat Royals to chase that total down. The two umpires walking out in the middle with the ball in his hand is Mr. K.R. Azad. On to his left and to our right on the screen is Freddy. The two umpires walking out. With me in the com box is Mr. Ashok Purohit.
Very good evening, Shoaib. Bousher Busters scored 94. Opener Asif Khan top scoring with 39 of 25. Prithvi Machi getting out early, 15 of 17. Abdul Rauf 12 of 6. Adnan Suleri bowled LBW Mehran 13. Hemal Tandil went wicketless. Rafiullah picked 2 for 15. Khafidur Nebi and Mehran Khan picking up 1 wicket each.
Two batters walking out for Amerat Royals, and both these players are players that you would buy tickets and watch them play. Pratik Athavle and Akshay Patel both have announced themselves in this edition of Fan Code D10 and are one of the main reasons why Amerat Royals are unbeaten in this tournament so far.
Quite true, Shoaib. These two have been in terrific form. Both the batters giving the blitz start that's needed in such a format.
So both the players walking out in the middle. The Bousher Busters players are also out, and we will be starting the proceedings in a few minutes from now. Pratik Athavle, this is the man who was in sublime form in the previous game, gave them the start that they wanted, while on the other hand Bilal Shah is the bowler who is going to start the proceedings for Bousher Busters.
Yeah, Bilal Shah sharing the same name with his national team counterpart, pacer Bilal Khan. It's Akshay Patel with a strike rate of 239.29. What a strike rate, Shoaib, here.
Well, he's tailor-made for D10 format. He has been absolutely wonderful, and so has this man as well, Pratik Athavle. 108 runs for him, and his strike rate is also competing with that of Akshay. 225, a very, very healthy strike rate in the D10 format. Bilal Khan, the bowler. Bilal Mohammed to start the proceedings. 5 wickets for him. Here we go. First ball on the pads, flicked beautifully. That's a gift by Bilal, and Pratik Athavle, in the form that he is in, he's not going to miss those. A good start for Amerat Royals. A perfect start for Pratik Athavle.
Great start for Amerat Royals, who have been unbeaten so far, and this is why they get off to a very quick start. Pratik in no mood to leave that goodie. Gifted ball, flicked it, and that's 4 valuable runs.
Well, the field for Bilal, there is a deep point, a sweeper cover in fact, and a deep mid-wicket. This is a much better delivery on the middle and off, and very well played by Pratik. He is definitely very sound technique-wise, but his defense is also very strong.
Exactly, and that's what was exhibited right now on the second ball. Bilal Mohammed bowling a very good ball on the stumps, and Pratik gave the respect it deserved.
Two deliveries bowled so far, 4 runs on the board already. Short ball and pulled. There is a fielder there, but Pratik Athavle is so good with that pull shot. Anticipates the length, very quick on his feet, and plays that beautifully towards mid-wicket. Shubhopal, apologies, is the fielder.
Picked up the ball quite early. Went for the pull shot, but there's a sweeper there in the mid-wicket region. Saves the boundary. Amerat Royals 5 of 3 balls. Pratik scoring all the 5 runs. Akshay to face the first ball of the innings.
This time it is outside off and way too wide. Umpire calls it a wide and he'll have to bowl that again. 6 already of the first 3 balls. Bilal again, one of the bowlers, fast bowlers of Oman cricket, who's got a very rhythmic bowling action, very smooth. Akshay to face Bilal.
Bilal has been generating good space, has been bowling the shorter balls with a good speed. This time another short ball, and he glides it to a boundary. What a wonderful shot. Using the pace of the ball of Bilal, Akshay does no mistake, cuts through the backward point boundary for a 4.
The length was good, but the line was a problem. Outside off, all Akshay had to do was just guide it between backward point and short third man. He does that, and the ball races away. With the pace that Bilal has, you should always have a third man in place. I think the field setting needs to be changed because they have a deep sweeper cover and a deep square leg. But they need somebody behind square in that third man area.
Yeah, with power play on, it's going to be a difficult choice for him.
Again outside off. This time catch it is the call. Prithvi Machi dives, but is not able to hold that onto it. And if he can't take it, not many I know who are able to take catches. He's one of the best.
Nice stop. It was traveling very fast. Good attempt there by Prithvi. It was on his left, but traveling at a very fast speed. Did try his best, but definitely saved a boundary.
By his standards, he should have taken that. He will be disappointed with himself. He rates himself very highly. So does everyone in his team as well. He's the captain. He needs to lead from the front as well. Last ball of the over. Bilal to continue. Prateek on strike. Quick single, and that would have been run out. Prateek was in nowhere close to the crease when the ball crossed the stumps. A lucky escape.
Absolutely. He inside edged, almost played it on, and then went for a single. Akshay. Amerat Royals 12 without loss after 1 over.
Left arm over, sir. Check with your sorry. Batsman, bowler coming, left arm over to you. Next time, sir.
First over is done and Amerat Royals are off to a flyer. 12 runs off it already. As in comes Fawad. First ball way outside off has been slashed and the ball will go up and over the boundary ropes for a 6. Easy pickings for Prateek and his good form continues.
Yes, that was a gift for Prateek. Airing in line Fawad of the very first ball. It's been simply guided over the boundary. What a shot there.
That's gone the distance, hasn't it? Was way too wide. All Prateek had to do was get bat to ball. And he does that with the fielders inside the circle. It's a risk-free shot. Fawad Ali, not the greatest of starts. Has to come back strongly. Economy of 11, 2 wickets in his 4th game. Catches the call, yes, no, and he makes it in the end, Akshay.
Much better delivery this time by Fawad. Keeps it straight on the middle line. Flicked, but straight to square leg. A direct throw would have had Akshay in problem.
That's your leg. Coming left arm over, 4 more to go.
Pratik 13 of 6. Akshay 5 of 2. Amerat Royals 19 for no loss.
On the pads, appeal.
Not out.
Not out, says Freddy. And they take a single. No signal from the umpire, so it's from the bat.
That's possibly one of the reasons why he has dismissed the appeal. Let's have a closer look. Quite a close call there.
Well, doesn't look to be from the bat or the pad. Inconclusive. But umpire thinks it's with the bat and we'll go with it. Catch it is the call. Fielder coming underneath it and will be taken. Fawad strikes. He gets a wicket. It's the prized wicket of Pratik Athavale. Losing his focus, playing a one-handed shot, and that was never needed. It was uncalled for. He's given away his wicket. Fawad gets that and Bousher strike.
Definitely a gifted wicket here. Didn't get to the line, and with one-handed shot, it was never going to cross the boundary. A simple catch, well-judged catch there in the deep. Pratik Athavale departs for 13. He was the main batter for the Amerat Royals to give them a good start. Didn't last long here. Going back dejected, he knows that he could have done well. Pratik Athavale caught Sid Mehta, bowled Fawad 13 of 7. Amerat Royals 20 for 1 in the second over.
Two to go. Next time, sir.
So Fawad Ali continues. Karan Sonavle is the new man in. And another ball up in the air. But in the gap, there was a moment where Akshay thought that the ball will land into the hands of the fielder. His heart was in his mouth. But quickly realizing the ball is clearing the 30-yard circle. And they take a single run.
Terrific bowling there by left armour. Completely fox the new batter. The ball falls in no man's land. A single there. Amerat Royals inching slowly. 21. Last ball of the second over to come. Karan Sonawale, the new batter, who has got an impressive strike rate of 150.
Last ball. Catch it is the call. This one's up in the air and will just beat the fielder. Tried his best but couldn't reach there in time. Couldn't get his hands under the ball in time. 2 more runs added to the total. 2 overs gone. Amerat Royals 23 for 1.
Fans enjoying a nice battle between the two teams. Amerat Royals, who have been on a winning streak here. Sufyan Mahmood, to come into the attack.
4 matches, 4 wickets. Economy. Look at that. 6.17. That's a good economy in a D20 game. We are talking about D10.
He picked up all the 4 in one game actually. He picked up all the 4 in one game.
Excellent. That's true. 2 overs have been bowled so far. A good start for Amerat Royals. 95 is never going to be enough unless they take wickets. They need wickets, and they need wickets now. So Sufyan Mahmood was supposed to bowl that over, but change of mind, change of heart for the captain. He thinks Bilal should continue and try to take a wicket, which is the right thing to do. Get your strike bowler to get wickets.
Quite true here. So Bilal back into the attack after conceding 12 in his first over. Nice ball to start. Cramps the batter, they, Akshay. But they manage a single there.
Let's look at the bowling action of Bilal. Starts off nice, low, and then comes in to bowl. Good gather, good front arm coming down, and then lovely follow through as well. Everything right about that bowling action.
Very rhythmic there. As if an artist in motion. Bilal comes again. Nice wide ball, but Karas to the cover bound point, and there was a chance of a run out there. That was a close call. He went for his drive towards mid-off, short mid-off. The fielder fumbled initially, but then had a direct throw at the non-striker's end. Missed it. No damage done for Amerat Royals. Akshay unbeaten on 8. Karan Sonawale, the new batter, on 3.
Oh, that's a beautiful pickup. Akshay Patel has said, enough is enough, Bilal. If you bowl me short, I'm going to take the counter-attack way. He's played that and he's hit that into the stands. That's gone and hit the International Space Station.
That's quite a short ball. Picked it very early, and that's a huge hit. Into the empty stands there.
What a great shot that was, Akshay Patel. Taking the challenge, accepting the challenge from Bilal. Bilal wanted to test him with a short ball. I'm not sure whether he's going to do that again. At least not in this over. Cross seam delivery. Maybe a good length delivery. Yes. Nicely bowled. Hasn't middled it too well, but will get a single.
Yes, good bowling there by Bilal. After being hit for a 6. Opted for a cross seam. Kept it straight. Akshay didn't have much of room to play that drive. Picks up a single there. Amerat Royals 32 for 1 in the third over, chasing 95 to win. This is the field for Bilal.
Another short ball, this time for Karan Sonawale, who's not able to middle it too well. Bilal is steaming in and bowling some serious pace. Will only be a single. So barring that 6, this has been another good over from Bilal. But as of now, Amerat Royals are cruising towards that target of 95.
Quite true. 33 for 1. With 1 ball to spare in the third over. The target is 95. And with a deep batting lineup, Rafiullah next up for Amerat Royals. Low full toss, almost a Yorker length there. Akshay did well to dig it out, but picks up a single. He has got many ends in that.
That's right. And then he'll keep varying his pace.
That was a quicker one from Sufyan. You can expect a slow one next. This is the field for Sufyan. Got a long off This one is slow ball, and there's an appeal for stumping, and he's been given out. What a wonderful bowling there by Sufyan. A slow ball gets the wicket. Nicely stumped. Good work behind the wickets there.
Well, we're discussing that he has the knack of taking wickets, so this shouldn't come as a surprise to us. He's got this ability of taking wickets. He's the man with the golden arm for Bousher Busters. This time he takes that wicket, and well, the feet looks like it's on the line, and he will have to walk back. So Karan Sonavle is dismissed, stumped, and the skipper of Amerat Royals slowly walking back towards the dugout. 4 of 4 for him, and Amerat Royals lose their second, 35 for 2.
चलो guys, come on guys, यही है 2 विकेट यार, चलो यार boy, क्या बात है यार, चलो चलो boy, सब आवाज आने दो, अंदर वालों आवाज आने दो, शाबाश, कंटिन्यू करेंगे सूफी भाई, अक्षय, थोड़ा
Rafiullah, the new batter, after the dismissal of Akshay, stumped by Abdul Rauf. Rafiullah is known to use his long handle effectively. Has got a impressive strike rate of 193.
Sufyan continues, just nudges it, Rafi, towards the fine leg for a single. Bilal Mohammad, the fielder there. 3.3, 36 for 2. They don't need to panic as of now, Amerat Royals. They've got a lot of batting left. The only concern is that their lower order or the middle order has not been tested so far.
Indeed, Akshay and Pratik have been at the top. And this is a huge one. Rafiullah gets it in the slot and hammers it. It's Akshay there. Akshay hammers it straight to the Oman LNG side screen.
Well, it was in the slot, asking to be hit. Akshay, the form that he is in, is not going to miss out on those. You bowl him those day and night. You wake him up 3 o'clock in the morning and ask him to play that shot. He'll do it. Again, this time high in the air, and that's it. That's the end. Sufyan Mahmood has made a comeback for himself. He's looking back towards him. He says, if you can do that, I can do this. I can take your wicket. I can take a good catch and I can dismiss you. So the final laugh is with Sufyan Mahmood. And that's the big wicket of Akshay Patel.
Absolutely brilliant catch on his follow through. Just the ball well. And took a diving catch on his follow through. What a catch to dismiss the man in form. Absolutely, you needed such efforts to get rid of Akshay. Akshay Patel, 23 of 11, caught and bowled Sufyan. Amerat Royals 42 for 3 in 3.5 overs.
Last ball, sir. जो बॉल इशारे से हाँ ये तरफ में जाओ बॉलिंग लीजिएगा थोड़ा
42 for 3. Last ball of the over. A successful over for Bousher Busters, and that last ball will be faced by Mehran Khan. 22 runs for him. Very healthy strike rate of 183.
Yes, they both know each other very well. Played for the national team together. Good ball there. Just a single. They're looking for a double, but Shubha Paul comes in charging. Doesn't allow. End of over 4. Amerat Royals 43 for 3. Sufyan Mahmood, the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 9. Fawad Ali picking up the other wicket.
Wide extreme. Thank you.
So 4 overs gone, 43 for 3. Fawad Ali is the bowler who will be bowling the 5th over of the game. Current run rate 10.75, required 8.67. But don't read too much into that because one good over can change that completely. As we see a few spectators coming in to enjoy this game of cricket on a Thursday evening. That looks close. Height might be an issue. He is looking for a review system.
The slow ball does. Fawad Ali with the slower ball. And Mehran trying to flick the ball, misses it. An appeal, but that's been turned down by umpire Azad.
Yes, a good call from KR Azad. Again, big hit. Hasn't timed it too well. Into the hands of the fielder. Brilliant catch there. Bousher Busters are making a fight out of this game. They know they have less runs on the board, but they are compensating that with some brilliance in the field. That's a great way to dismiss the danger man, Mehran Khan.
That's absolutely stunning catch there. They're really lifting the standards of fielding. Ground fielding has been exceptional here, and this is one of the best catches of the evening. A good leap in the end, and he was well aware of that he was on the ropes, did well to balance, and Mehran has to leave for just one run. Amerat Royals 43 for 4. A bit of spot of bother for Amerat Royals.
Next umpire.
Amerat Royals in a bit of trouble. 43 for 4. 5th over in progress. Rafiullah at strike. Fawad Ali to continue. Picked up 2 wickets already. A lucky edge there. Goes for a drive. Miss it. Get a thick edge and it races down to third man boundary.
Unlucky Fawad. He's bowling well, but you need to have protection in that area. This time just takes the edge and the ball races away towards the third man fence for 4. Now this is the man who's standing between victory and defeat for Bousher Busters. If they can get him out, they will have a very strong chance of putting pressure on Amerat Royals, whose middle order has not been tested. There will be a big chance for Bousher Busters to bust Amerat Royals.
Absolutely, and he's got him. Fawad Ali strikes. What a strike. Rafiullah castled there. A perfect Yorker to get rid of the danger man, Rafiullah there.
Well, I said that just a while back. Bousher Busters are getting back into this game, and in some style. 95 is not the biggest target, especially on this wicket where we've seen 120s and 130s being chased down. But Fawad Ali has different plans, goes for the Yorker. The bat definitely not reaching there in time. The ball takes the inside edge of the bat and crashes into the middle stump. Rafiullah, the danger man, is walking back after scoring 5 of 3. Amerat Royals are in real trouble, royal trouble. 47 for 5.
फवाद कमान फवाद मुश्किल विकेट है मैंने बोला था ये विकेट मुश्किल है भाई
Amerat Royals in big trouble. Fawad Ali picking up the dangerous wicket. The danger man, sorry. Yasser Ali is the new batter after the fall of Rafiullah. Amerat Royal has got a task in hand. They need to score runs. They need to score at a good pace. Fifth over in progress. 2 more balls to complete for Fawad, who has been exceptional. 3 wickets of just 15 runs of 10 deliveries.
Both the new batters haven't faced a ball yet. And that shows that Amerat Royals are in a pressure situation. Catches is the call. He's running in, celebrating. But the umpire says not out. There was a bluff there. Just trying to put pressure on KR Azad. But he is an experienced umpire.
Very ambitious appeal there by Fawad. There you see. Goes for a wide ball. Yasser Ali trying to reach the ball. Doesn't connect. And a very ambitious appeal.
Slow ball pulled in the gap. A rare poor delivery from Fawad, and that's been taken care of. That's gone all the way for 4.
Yeah, like a rocket hitting the cafe rocket boardings there. Amerat Royal, 51 for 5 after completion of 5 overs.
Covering leg stump. Off stump. Batsman. Bowler coming left arm around.
At the halfway stage, Amerat Royals require 44 of 30 with 5 wickets in hand. The problem with them is the wickets column. And Bousher busters are striking at will at the moment. Pressure on the chasing side. Who will edge this out in the com box? Giving me company is Suhas. Good evening, Suhas.
Good evening, Mikhail.
One.
We'll pick up a single over here. We'll try and push for 2 as well. Oh, they're going for 2. 2 could be risky here. The throw is the right end, and it was a good throw as well.
Have they got their man? The body language suggests as they celebrate and they feel that's a run out. This is an absolute brilliant piece of fielding, and the Bousher busters have raised the standards as we can watch some concerned faces in the dugout of Amerat Royals. Was the second run needed? That's the big question, but what a throw and what a pickup.
Just when it mattered the most, the throw was accurate enough, but has he done well enough on this occasion? Accuracy, yes, you can't ask for more. Who gets there first? This could be touch and go. He's done the coaching bit right. The coaches tell you to always drag the bat. He's done that. But who gets there first? Well, this is a matter of frame. This game of ours is of inches.
Partner, what about here?
You rightly pointed out a matter of frames over here. Oh, that looks very close. He could be struggling there. Should he have put in the dive? Should he have made the desperate attempt? Roff knew the moment he dislodged the bails.
Now, if this is the frame we're deciding, then it's a different story from the one that comes there after that. Yeah. Which is the frame that the umpire is looking at? Well, it all comes down to that, doesn't it, Mikhail? Is it this one or the previous?
I'll tell you what, it's tension for the players and the umpire as well, who's sitting there with that button, green or red, simply because this is going to be a very, very difficult and close call for him as well. We can only assess the situation right now and give an overview of what we are seeing, but the decision rests with the third umpire.
This is the most tense form of rock and roll that you would ever see. Not out signaled. He's made it then. He's made it by a very, very short margin. Very, very small margin.
How a light brings out reactions as well. Had it been the red light flashing, that dugout of Amerat Royals would have had very disappointed faces. But the moment they saw the green light flashing, the entire dugout erupted. Short and wide, using the pace, playing it down to third man region. This is running down to the third man boundary as well. Nicely fielded by Sufyan, will keep it to 2. I'll tell you what, Bousher Busters are in for the challenge at the moment.
This is going to be an exciting contest. I still feel with 5 wickets in hand, it's a matter of one good over. This game can swing both ways. Very well bowled. This time around, the second would be very risky indeed. And it's the same fielder. A single taken here. Single is fine. This is Shubho. A single is fine as far as the Bousher Busters are concerned.
39 of 27, 5 wickets in hand. You'd want to believe even now the batting side is ahead in terms of the equation. But a wicket here, a wicket there. Bousher Busters will be at them at the moment, breathing right behind, below their throat.
This is the best time to take a wicket as well. 2 new batters at the crease, not when they're slightly settled. They're going for another streaky single. It's a direct hit as well. Third umpire called again. This start-stop game of ours is becoming even more so in this over. The batter wants to make the most of this break.
Yes, but looks like the batter was always going to make it. Though Bousher Busters are excited with this referral, and they believe there's something in it. Again, using the pace over there. Took some time to actually charge at the ball. But they say direct hits always create a sense of opportunity. Well and truly inside.
Very well done indeed. The puff of dust that comes in because he was very, very quick in dragging the bat as well. He was deep inside the crease, but the batter wasn't running towards the danger end. It's someone who already had a slight start. Perhaps that would have helped in such a tight run. The green signal, which means the batter can continue.
Mehdi has bowled a very tidy over. Yasir and Vinayak will need to explode. At the same time, ensure they don't lose further wickets.
I think the approach right now is to throw caution to the winds and take it as deep as possible. Try and get a 6-7 run over with minimum risk. Then target one particular bowler and then see what happens. This went straight to the fielder at the edge of the circle. It's the skipper himself.
38 of 25, tension reaching its crescendo. This could be a last over finish. And could be a thrilling one as well. A low scoring thriller always on the cards.
Can he finish off well here? He's given away a single to finish. Mehdi wouldn't mind that at all. 6 overs gone, 58 for 5.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ready, bhai? रेडी भाई
Akshay Patel 23 of 11. Pratik Athavale 13 of 7. Then the collapse in the middle order. That's what has brought trouble to Amerat Royals at the moment. They're looking at Vinayak to do something brilliant. 4 bowlers used so far. Fawad Ali has been exceptional. 3 wickets for him, 2 for Sufyan Mahmood.
And he'll continue and finish off with his 2 overs. 2 for 9 for him. Can he add a few more to his kitty? Because if he gets any of these 2 batters, then they will dig into the tail. And that's where an opportunity will come by for Bousher Busters. What a match this is turning out to be.
Change of ends for him though.
He's a very aggressive bowler. You can have a look at the field as well. It's spread out, only one inside the circle on the leg side. Rest all protecting the boundary. Long on, mid-wicket, square leg. Everyone protecting that miss hit. The dugout of Amerat Royals. Some smiling, some biting their nails.
The equation's getting to them, isn't it? Very well bowled. The idea is to take 2 will be possible. This is good cricket all around. Just a little tap in the gap. Didn't try to hit it hard at all because he knew he wanted to allow himself enough time to come back for the second. Good running between the wickets.
You talk about the big hits, you talk about the forearms, you talk about the extension of the arms. But T10 cricket is also about soft hands. And just look at this. It's about placement. It's about being aware of where the field is set. And it's about challenging the arm as well. Very good cricket here by Amerat Royals. They are playing to a plan at the moment.
What it's also telling me, Mikhail, is that this man seems to be in control of the situation. 35 of 23. He realizes that not every ball needs to have an appointment with the boundary rope. Slower delivery dealt with nicely. Again, a quick single. This is good running between the wickets. Vinayak and Yasir are putting the pressure, are keeping the pressure on Bousher Busters, but not allowing dot balls.
As you rightly pointed out, Suhas, the aim is to take it deep and take it as close as they can through this partnership and not expose the tail, because you never know, the approach may lead to the downfall and a flurry of wickets as well. But Sufyan Mahmood, what a top performer for Bousher Busters. It is going to be an off-cutter. That seam and that grip is suggesting that this is a slow delivery on offer. Let's take a look at this.
Slightly more bounce than the batter anticipated. Will be a single. Hamad's a very good fielder. He's already shown a glimpse of that in this game. Akshay Patel will be feeling a little helpless there because he is the best when he has the bat in hand and is in the middle.
This is the same side that got to 175 around the same time last evening. And tonight they're struggling to get to 90 odd runs. That's the game of cricket for you. It keeps changing and presents you with different propositions.
Very good delivery. And that's not a bad idea at all. We've seen Jiten Kumar do it. Sufyan's even better at it.
Well done, Sufyan bhai.
Approach remains the key. Do we go big or do we play smart? Do we rely on the singles, the nudges, the pushes? At the moment, the aim is very simple. Minimum risk, maximum runs.
Chalo, big shot coming.
33 of 20. Sufyan Mahmood with that slower delivery once again. Has he found the gap this time though? Yes, he's bisected the fielders. A boundary when it matters the most. Vinayak into double figures and the equation reduced by 4. 29 of 19 now with a ball to go in this over.
Oh yes, a little too short this time around. It's the pace that held the batsman to play it in the crease. And he bisects the fielders. Placed at square leg and mid-wicket. What a match this is turning out to be. 29 of 19s. Amerat Royals will want to believe this is their game. Bousher have fought back really hard. They believe they can pull things back. It's anybody's match at the moment.
Can he finish it off on a high? Sufyan is given away a single of the last ball too. That's good fielding by Prithvi Machi. Prithvi Machi is always known for good fielding. 7 overs gone. 67 for 5.
जेंटलमैन पृथ्वी बहुत बहुत पीछे है आप लोग बैट्समैन
Akshay Patel, 23 of 11. Pratik Athavale, 13 of 7. Then the collapse started. Vinayak Shukla and Yasir Ali in the middle. Vinayak's looking good after the boundary. It's going to be a very tense dugout. Almost as if smiling's not allowed.
It's been a long day in Oman cricket. Everyone just about reclining on their seats now. It's the final match.
Just a
The
couple of them
final
not doing so. Just a couple of them. They're behind the microphone at the moment.
on their feet.
No, the PCR is working really hard, isn't it? To bring you these pictures.
And the camera persons as well, bringing this wonderful broadcast into your living rooms. It's a remarkable effort that they're putting across. Meanwhile, Bousher Busters as well with a very remarkable turnaround. But Amerat Royals fighting hard, showing why they are the best team in the tournament.
Prithvi Machi has taken it upon himself to provide the breakthrough. They're running the first one hard as well. I think Amerat Royals can breathe easy with the fact that there are two men who run very quickly between the wickets.
Oh yes, but the concern is, even as they run quickly, can they get the big sixes? Spread out.
The field's head for the righty. He's got 3 men for the cut shot, and that's exactly where he's bowling as well. White ball signal this time around. Prithvi's got to recalibrate the line. Length's all right.
Now, Prithvi Machi is getting a little too predictable over here. He's trying to go quicker, trying to go flatter, trying to keep that outside off. If Vinayak can be a little smart over here, he can just play with that particular line.
The fielders are also starting from outside the 30-yard circle so that they're at the edge of it when the ball comes to them, if it does. Another single.
Who is going to get the home run, Suhas? Vinayak or Yasir?
Might be someone else as well if a wicket falls. Amerat Royals are believing in taking it deep here. 24 required of 15 at the moment. Someone's going to attack at least 2 balls every over if the other balls are singles and twos.
This is a very, very good over here by Prithvi Machi. What he's done over here, he's just completely tightened the proceedings. 23 or 14 now. This is an over where no big sixes or fours have come by.
Abdul Rauf, such experience for him as well. He's suggesting be quiet. He's making the batter do something different from what was taught to him in the textbook. That's a mini success for Prithvi Machi. 1 more ball to go.
And this is exactly what I was trying to tell you. If the batter can play with the line of Prithvi Machi and be a little innovative, and that's exactly what Vinayak tried to do, go for the reverse, just that the execution was missing, but the intent was right, because that's the regular predictable line that he has stuck to, Prithvi Machi. And Yasir has not been able to even use the pace and play it behind the wicketkeeper.
There's a mini wall on the off just behind the batter. 3 for the cut shot, you could almost say. 1 point, 1 backward point. Third man's inside the circle as well. He's hit it to long gone and picked up a single. So an over where the boundaries have dried up. 8 overs gone, 74 for 5, 21 required of the last 2.
मेदी ये वाला शॉट नहीं करना ठीक है यहाँ जा थोड़ा एफर्ट करना हाँ जाता हूँ शुभू को अंदर का कूद उतर जा
Oh, that's Zishan Siddiqui. That's Amir Ali with their families and the children as well come to watch the game. Mazhar Khan, the assistant coach as well of Oman Cricket. It's a happy family. Oman cricket has grown over a period of time, and
Ready?
all of them have
Go.
played a very vital role in the development and growth of the sport in the country.
अरे यार हाँ ठीक है थोड़ा इधर ठीक है वो D80 मारेगा
All right then, 21 of 12. The penultimate over with Mehdi.
जा जा जा
He's opened the face of the bat, and that's travelling Bilal versus ball. Bilal wins. He's putting his body on the line. It's so heartwarming to watch a pacer do that indeed.
And look at the fielders converging to him. Sufia Mahmood Asif going and saying, "You've done a remarkable job with that save. That's the commitment you want from your boys. This is going to be a close finish." That was 4 written all over it, using the pace of the ball. But look at the way he sprinted towards that. The dive, and then the recovery, and then the release as well. 10 out of 10, Bilal. You've done a great job in the field.
You really wish those 4 runs could be added to Bilal's account, isn't it? He's definitely saved 2,
elbow
with Yasir picking up 2.
यार
Never easy for a pacer to put in that kind of a dive and come out of it and show that kind of fitness and agility.
इसी थोड़ा बाहर हो
This is great commitment indeed. Bousher Busters
कवर हो जाएगा
are keeping things tight.
अंदर तेज नहीं बजेगा
Amerat Royals would want to believe it's a matter of 1 release shot.
चलो चलो
But
यार
who's going to be the one to provide that release shot? Yasir's been there for 8 balls, Vinayak 13.
Now, Yasir has not shown signs of trying to clear the boundaries. Yasir needs to go big in this ball.
Tries his best, doesn't connect, picks up a single. Will it be Vinayak now? There needs to be a big shot or 2 in the offing for Amerat Royals to stay in the game very soon. Yes, they would like to take it deep, but how deep is a question. The penultimate over usually decides the game, doesn't it?
Adi,
Under pressure here, Amerat Royals wants to be cheeky and connects this time. It's a priceless boundary for Amerat Royals. Vinayak, the lefty, has done the trick. Vinayak, the righty, was an imposter for a moment.
And immediately in the background, you can see Abdul Rauf Ataullah having a word with the bowler. He tried this in the previous over as well. He didn't quite execute it, but this time he had decided that he will go for broke, and he fetches 4 at a time when that was the need of the hour. Can he turn hero today, Vinayak? 21 and 14. At the moment, he is setting it up for what looks like an Amerat Royals close win.
Suddenly looks very, very possible for Amerat Royals, not just because Vinayak's riding on confidence, but 14 of 9. Well, that's huge! That's into the night sky. Follow that white dot called leather in that black night sky. Equation under control. A runner ball 8. 2 balls have changed the course of the game.
2 very, very ordinary deliveries has completely changed the equation and the game on its head. That was shot. Enough time to just stand and dispatch it towards the cow corner region as it disappeared into the lights, onto the roads and into the woods as well. And all of a sudden, Amerat Royals are within touching distance in what will be another emphatic win for them. They put the runs on the board and now they're chasing down the target as well. Top cricket on offer. We are enjoying every bit of it. It's midnight here in Oman, but we are on our feet, and so are the players of Amerat Royals in their dugout.
Fantastic 2 deliveries for Amerat Royals. First one, little cheeky from Vinayak, getting the boundary. No chance for third man inside the circle. And this one as a righty, a very poor delivery. It was a half-tracker, and half-tracker dispatched with ease in the end by Vinayak. He's held his nerve. He was calm when it mattered the most. Now he's brought the equation under control. 8 of 8, and some sections of the crowd have found a reason to smile.
It's not easy being Mehdi right now. He's feeling the pressure, but he needs to forget what's happened and believe that he can still pull things back. 1 wicket here, and a lot can change. It's mixed emotions for him. He's looking a little dejected, but he needs to stay focused, and he needs to get a wicket.
Testing times for the youngster. 8 of 8. Can he finish off well here, or will the batter finish it off in this over? He wants a single, and a single is a plenty suddenly. That's how quickly this game changes.
ये मेरे हाथ में ही मारेगा ऐसे ही।
Smart cricket here by Vinayak.
इसके मार देना।
I'll tell you what, who expected that this will go down to the final over when the game started? But at a time when Amerat Royals had lost half their side and Yasser and Vinayak had just come in, it was looking very difficult. Courage to the way they've held their nerves, shown character and resolve.
Mehdi is dropped his shot again, but this time the batter doesn't connect. Will it be a wicket? It is! A terrific catch from Shubho. Shubho doesn't miss many. In fact, he converts half chances. Yasir goes, and is this the little impetus that Bousher busters required? The game still in the balance, while Vinayak's out there for the Amerat Royals.
Oh yes, much needed wicket here just to keep the tension alive and keep them in the equation as well. Didn't quite connect it, only to find the fielder who took a good low catch over there. That's Shubhopal. He'll not drop many. We've seen him taking some fantastic catches in this tournament. Yasir departs for 12 in 10, 9 gone, 88 for 6. We are in for a box office finish.
हाँ
Right sir, right sir. Next stump. Bowler coming, right arm around you.
In a different world, Ashok Purohit and Shoaib Ahmed having a nice little time outside the comm box. Our co-commentators over there. All right then, Prithvi Machi, the captain, says, I'm going to do the job.
Wanted to give it a big heave, throw the kitchen sink at it, missed it completely. It's not easy to come in and start tonking the ball right away, especially when you're asked to finish the game like this. Prithvi Machi is bowled well too.
And Vinayak going up to Viren and telling him, give me the strike. Take a single. I'll get the big 6. I'll tell you what, Hemal Tandil is next. He does not want to come in there. He wants to come in only to shake hands as the victorious team.
Swing and a miss. Viren's wondering why aren't the umpire's arms spreading. That's because it's well within the wide line. Prithvi Machi under pressure has produced another beauty.
Flatter, quicker, more a seam-up delivery over here. And that's an expansive wild swing.
That's it hard. Straight to the fielder though. Amerat Royals would still feel at ease with that single being taken. It's Vinayak back at the business end.
I'll tell you what, equation is simple. If you're sitting in the dugout of Amerat Royals, you're 1 hit away from victory. And for Bousher Busters, you just need to get 3 good deliveries and you'll be running back to the dugout celebrating in emphatic style. This match has us all on the edge of the seat, and very soon we'll be standing as well in the comm box.
I think that's the cue. Let's do that right away. Once again. He's made contact, but it's a very good delivery. Doesn't want to take the run, wants to finish it off himself. That'll only be poetic justice if he does it. Vinayak, 6 required of 2 balls. Vinayak, is he calculating this as 1 good hit? Would he go for the big shot or would he try and nudge it around? Well, he's troubled the bowler enough. 6 required of 1 now. Freddie suggesting that the batter moved outside off and it's a legal delivery. 6 of 2 suddenly becomes 6 of 1.
That was way outside that line. Amerat Royals will feel a little robbed of an opportunity over here. But can Vinayak turn out to be the hero tonight with a mighty 6 and win it in style? We've seen it happen in international cricket. Will this be that moment?
Gets it from the meat of the bat, sends it sailing over the top. 6 it is, 1 ball 6 to win, and Vinayak does it in style. A punch to the world to show what he's made of. This is a finish which will be talked about for a long like time to come. This is Sky Exchange Presents fan code Oman D10, and this is cricket just getting started. What great talent Vinayak.
We are on our feet. Savor these visuals. Cherish them. That's because the SkyExchange.net fan code Oman D10 has presented one of the finest games in the D10 tournament. It had gone down to the final ball, and Vinayak has turned hero tonight with a mighty blow over mid-wicket. 6 needed to win off the last ball, and he's done it in emphatic style. This is a famous win, and the Amerat Royals will celebrate this till dawn, as it's an off day tomorrow as well, so they have extra time to celebrate a famous win out here. What a match, and what a moment. We are standing in celebration.
Fabulous hit when it mattered the most. That ball sailing into the skies. This is not an ordinary 6. This is a 6 when he thought he had 2 balls to score the same runs. This is a picture to be hanged in the bedroom. This is a picture to be hanged in the living room as well, to be hung there. This is what he'll be savoring the rest of the life too. This is a fabulous, fabulous hit indeed. Vinayak was a cricketer before this game. He is a hero for Amerat Royals now.
Well, Amerat Royals will go back to the dugout, but have a heart there for the Bousher Busters. This will hurt them as they walk back to the dugout. They tried hard, they fought hard, they came back into the fixture. Smiles here for Amerat Royals, but Bousher Buster, they won heart as well today. They brought in some very fine fielding, bowling, defended a low total till the very end. It could have been anybody's game. But here you can see these visuals really make for a wonderful moment in this particular tournament. Amerat Royals chasing 94. Akshay Patel 23 in 1, 13 of 7. Pratik, they gave the start, but the star of the evening and easily my contender for the man of the match, Vinayak Shukla, 34 of 19. A game-breaking, match-winning performance. Yasir Ali with those 12 important runs, and Viren Patel will be happy that he got that single and put Vinayak on strike.
Just tells you what belief in oneself can do. These are the bowling options used by Bousher Busters. Fawad Ali picked up 3 wickets and bowled his heart out. 9.5 the economy, but 3 important wickets. Sufyan Mahmood picked up 2, and Mehdi Hassan, who was taken for runs by Vinayak Shukla towards the end, also picked up a wicket. Prithvi Machi were going wicketless. 1 ball, 6 to win, and Prithvi Machi conceded that huge hit. This is an innings which they'll remember for a long time. Amerat Royals, fabulous start they wanted, fabulous start they got. Terrific hitting by the skipper as well. This is fantastic hitting from all around the park. They believed that the first 2 overs had to be maximized and did their best to do so. Once Akshay departed, this was a terrific catch by Sufyan Mahmood. And then one more from Ahmad. Fawad was a star with the ball in hand, but unfortunately wasn't enough to take his side home today. 3 wickets for him. Mehdi terrific initially, but opportunities were presented, catches were taken, but Mehdi, when it mattered the most, 2 poor deliveries, and that sealed the deal. Prithvi Machi took it upon himself to finish with the final over, but wasn't up to the task today as Vinayak got the better of him. 94 for 4 Bousher Busters in 10 overs. Asif Khan, 39 of 25, was a great innings indeed. Prithvi was struggling with the bat in hand, wanted to make it up with the ball, not enough today. Adnan's 13 features in there as well. Rafiullah picked up 2 wickets. Hafidul Nabi picked up 1 and was superb on the field, I thought. Mehran Khan as well. Vinayak Shukla for Amerat Royals emerges a star with his 34 of just 19 balls, and the fact that he believed himself to stay there till the end and tonk the 6 of the final delivery to take his team through. Fawad Ali's 3 wickets were definitely are in vain, but a great performance with the ball in hand nonetheless. The standings, Amerat Royals up top after this terrific win. 4 matches, all of them on the right side of the result. Amerat Royals pick up 8 points and a fabulous net run rate of 3.38. Ruby Rangers are number 2 here after their 4 games. Kurum Thunders slot in at number 3, and Azeba 11 slot in at number 4. Remember, Ruby Rangers, Kurum and Azebad, those three are separated by net run rate and not the points on the board. Bousher Busters have got to pull up their socks. Gubra Giants have to do the same thing. Dasai Titans and Khower Warriors, they've got to do something very, very out of the world to try and be in this one. We'll take a short break after what has been a thrilling contest between bat and ball. On the other side, we have the post-match presentation coming up. Don't go anywhere.